Welcome to Grant Woods Forest Preserve. Good afternoon, everybody. I am coming to you this afternoon from the city of Ingleside, Illinois. It is at this location that we're going to check out the trails here at Grant Woods Forest Preserve. Grant Woods Forest Preserve is a forest preserve I've been to a couple times, but I've never actually parked here. The last time I was here, it was as part of a ride a couple years ago that I did on the Chain of Lakes bike path, which is what this is here. It goes all the way through up to here. So the last time I was here, the video I made was about the Chain of Lakes bike path, and the Grant Woods Forest Preserve was just happened to be here. So this video is going to be focused on Grant Woods, though we are also going to ride the Chain of Lakes bike path to beef up the mileage here. So we started right here at the lower parking lot. There's also a parking lot up over this way here off of Grand Avenue. We did the one right off of Monaville, which is right here. As you can see, the parking lot over this way here, they do have a restroom over there. I see garbage cans. I don't really see anything else here. So the ride we're going to do today is going to take us down through here. We're going to connect up with the Chain of Lakes bike path. We're going to go down this way, check out that to the end, come down. We're actually going to do the entirety of the Chain of Lakes bike path, which goes off map here. And then we're going to make our way back, come up. We're going to ride this all the way up into the northern section of this forest preserve. We're going to do the trails in here. These over here, no bikes are allowed. Though there's this section here that connects to a trail here. So I believe this says that this mowed grass trail, no bikes are allowed. Although every time I'm here, I see bikes going through it. I mean, it connects from this side of the trail to this side of the trail. So they should definitely do whatever they need to do to make this rideable. As you could see up here, we got some parking, some restrooms over here, multiple restrooms here. It looks like they do have a picnic shelter a little down from where we are. Right at the entrance here, looks like they also have restrooms and parking, which is just north of Long Lake. Let's check out the other side of this map here. So the other side of this map here shows the bigger picture in Lake County as far as the forest preserves go. We are up here in Grant Woods. It looks like they do have a planned section of trail that's not yet completed that would make this into a really nice loop. So it'd be really nice when that's all done. While we have ridden here at Grant Woods Forest Preserve before, as I said, this is the first time I'm actually making a video that's Grant Woods Forest Preserve centric. This is a special ride because it is the last of all of the Lake County Forest Preserves that have bike trails that I need to ride. So once I'm done with this video, I have a video of every single Lake County Forest Preserve that has bike trails. So I've been to all of the ones that have bike trails. Now there's a bunch that do not have bike trails and I'm not interested in those. But for the ones that do, this is the last one. So I've completed every single one of them after I've completed this video here. So very cool. So let's check it out on AllTrails here. So we're up here, we're gonna check out the side trail like I said. We're gonna do the entirety of the Chain of Lakes bike path here and then make our way to the northern section, go through that mowed grass trail over here, come up to this trail, which I actually don't think I've actually ever been on this section here. So we'll check out this section here and then make our way back. According to AllTrails, the ride should be in the realm of 23 miles. All right, so let's check out Grant Woods Forest Preserve. Just wanted to point out here that the parking lot, there are multiple parking lots here from where we were. If the lot was full, you could continue riding that road down and you'll eventually get to this parking lot here, which looks like it only has a couple cars in it. Over this way here, they have another restroom, and then this here is that covered picnic pavilion there.
Did you know that 6 miles of gravel trails are open for hiking, biking, and cross-country skiing? In winter, snowmobilers have access to 4.5 miles of trails. Open prairies, quiet woodlands, and marshes teeming with wildlife await you at this scenic preserve.
All right, so we made it to a fork in the road here. If we go to the right, we would make our way south on the Chain of Lakes bike path. That would take us south, and then it would take us west, which it basically hugs Rollins Road once you get to this point here. But what we're going to do is go take this side trail to Fairfield Road and then just turn around and head back before we start making our way south. All right, so this little side trail comes out right here at Fairfield Road. It looks like down there I can see a BP gas station. Over this way, looks like Indian Hill Bible Church. All right, so at this point we've come across Rollins Road here. Long Lake is just that way over there. You should note that there is a Grant Woods Long Lake trailhead over this way, so you could park over here on the southern end if you wanted to ride this trail from the south. So you could see down there, that's exactly where we are. So we're actually going to leave Grant Woods Forest Preserve and then start making our way west on the Chain of Lakes bike path to check that out. My wife has actually never seen that bike path before. So we're going to make it our way all the way to the end and then turn around and make our way back and then stop at anything interesting along the way. So let's check it out. All right, so as you just saw, we made it to the end of the Chain of Lakes bike path. So you saw that we just cut through Millennium Park over this way. The majority of the Chain of Lakes...
Make a lovely couple.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
35 years.
Woohoo! So the vast majority of the Chain of Lakes bike path that runs right next to Rollins Road is paved. And then, so we're just going to make our way back here. It looks like there's a metro station there. It's actually kind of funny that I actually forgot that there was a train track here at all. Since it's been at least 2 or 3 years since I've been on this trail. So you can see that actually the metro train down that way. We're going to go past the Ingleside station and then wind around and make our way back into Grant Woods Forest Preserve and then start making our way north. All right, so we made our way to Long Lake over here. As you could see, we're right over here by the water. We're going to end up backtracking a bit. We're going to skip this because we've already done that. We're going to make our way on the green here into the northern portion of Grant Woods Forest Preserve over here. And then check out this area through here, which again, I don't believe I've actually ridden any of this. So we're going to check this out as we make our way more north. All right, so as you can see, we actually slightly overshot it. I didn't see it as I was approaching, but this is that grass mowed trail right here. Now, so we are here on the map, so we're gonna go and check all this out over here. We can't do anything over here because it doesn't look like bikes are allowed here, and technically bikes aren't allowed here for some reason. But on our way back, we're gonna check out this, backtrack, come down, and then right back to the car here. So at this point, we're gonna go, looks like outside of Grant Woods Forest Preserve. We're gonna start making our way east, and then until we hit the trail right over here, and then we're gonna sweep around and come right on up. I should also point out that the Chain of Lakes bike path continues all the way up to where we are, and then it shows that mowed grass trail, and then it picks up again as the Chain of Lakes bike path. So I'm not exactly sure why they haven't paved this or made it into some sort of crushed limestone or something. But if I recall correctly, I didn't check out any of this the last time I was here. So I stopped here and checked out this area and made my way down. So I'm not exactly sure why they would have no bikes allowed on this mowed grass trail section here for 0.3 miles, but we're definitely going to do it so we could check out the rest of the Chain of Lakes bike path, because it looks like that's the only way to do it. So keep that in mind. All right, so that mowed grass section comes out at Lake Villa Township Highway Department, right over here. You could see that the path picks up here, and like I said, according to that map earlier, this is part of the Chain of Lakes bike path. Why this little section here is not either paved or crushed limestone like this, I have no idea, but they should definitely do that to connect both of these ends of trail. All right, so we made it down this little side path here. Looks like it basically goes right to the end of the grass over there. They have a sheltered picnic area over here and a concession stand over here. I'm not entirely sure if those are restrooms or not, but it looks like we still have some to go. So we're gonna continue this way, heading on the green section here, but we're really close to the end before we turn around. All right, so according to the signage here, we made it to the very northernmost portion of the Chain of Lakes bike path. As you could see, it still continues on as a local bike path in both directions. Not exactly sure how far it goes, but this is the end of the trail here, according to the signage. As you saw, the quality of trail varied. There were sections that could definitely be worked on. It seemed the more north we went, the worse some of the stuff got until it became paved. And this paved section is really nice and smooth, so that's good. All right, so as you can see, we made our way back to, I guess, the normal section of the Chain of Lakes bike path. But at this point, we're gonna make our way up here to the very top of Grant Woods Forest Preserve. I'm gonna do this little middle section and backtrack, and then we're gonna close off this loop over here. And that does it here for the trails at Grant Woods Forest Preserve. The trails in the Forest Preserve are in pretty decent shape. If you're out here, it's definitely worth checking out the Chain of Lakes bike path. At the 2 bars we checked out, the people were really nice and the drinks were affordable. And I always enjoy checking out Dog and Suds, especially a location I've never been. So we were able to get a total of 20.5 miles in this ride. And if your bike is equipped for it, you could go down that grass mowed trail to connect up to the northern section. So with this ride complete, I have finished all of the Lake County Forest Preserves that have bike trails. And there are a bunch of Lake County Forest Preserves that are definitely worth checking out. If you're interested in seeing what any of these other Lake County Forest Preserves look like, check out my channel. I also have a Lake County Forest Preserve playlist. Let me know what you think of the trails in the comments below. If you are familiar with this area and you know of somewhere we should check out the next time we're here, definitely let me know. As always, if you enjoy this content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. If you're interested in supporting this channel and helping us get to more trails, please consider a super thanks. And that's all I got today from Grant Woods Forest Preserve. I'll catch you on the next ride. Do you have a trail recommendation for me? Let me know in the comments below.